Hey there, everyone. Welcome to my Blu-ray update. I know it's probably been a little while, but that's because I've been trying to wait for some of my items to come in, and it's finally made it here. Because I had to reorder it because evidently the package got, uh, uh, it just basically got lost or something like that. And hell, that's after waiting like 5 or 6 days for a 2 day shipping. So, whatever. So, I'm going to start things off with The Endless. This is the US edition. It's got a little damage right there. But this is the US release by Wogo USA. I know Arrow Video recently released this. And to me, I think their bonus features might be better, but I just wanted to check out the movie, and hell, the price was pretty decent on it. And that's the look of the back. Is done by the same people that did the movie Spring. So let's see. It says acclaimed filmmakers Moorhead and Benson return with this mind-bending thriller that follows two brothers who receive a cryptic video message inspiring them to revisit the UFO death cult they escaped a decade earlier. Hoping to find the closure that they couldn't as young men, they're forced to reconsider the cult's beliefs when confronted with unexplainable phenomena surrounding the camp. And for extras, you get audio commentary with directors and producer, making of, behind the scenes, deleted scenes, visual effects breakdown, ridiculous extras, trailers, and extended bonus features. And it's in 16 by 9 widescreen. By Wogo USA. And it's 111 minutes. Let's see. So basically, you get the same cover. Let's see if I can. There we go. So it's basically the same cover. Next thing I picked up is Black Lightning, the complete first season. I didn't get to catch like the complete series. I caught it like here and there, but I did catch the first like 2 or 3 episodes, and it was pretty cool from what I watched. It's pretty cool. It has that guy. I keep forgetting his name, but he's the guy who plays as Dexter's dad. And it says over an hour of extras, 2 featurettes, Comic Con panel, gag reel, and more. And this is Blu-ray and digital. So as far as bonus features, you get Art Imitating Life, the pilot episode, A Family of Strength, Black Lightning 2017 Comic Con panel, deleted scenes, gag reel, 2 Come Visit Georgia PSAs. And I just thought that it was pretty cool that the character is basically a hero that oh shoot, what is that character's name? Static Shock looked up to. So I think that's pretty cool. And they also did sort of a character based on the Super Friends, but they had to change the name and stuff like that. So that's Black Lightning, the complete first season. And these next two are the ones that came in late. And I didn't want to get my money back because I actually wanted these. And this one up next has a remake that I didn't even know even came out, and that is Superfly. This is from the Archive Collection, Warner Brothers Archive Collection. And there's the look of the back. and wow, I'm surprised that it has bonus features. For the special features, you get One Last Deal, a retrospective documentary, commentary by Dr. Todd Boyd, USC professor of cinema and television, and author of Am I Black Enough for You? Popular Culture from the Hood and Beyond, Curtis Mayfield on Superfly, Behind the Hog with Les Dunham, Ron O'Neill on the making of Superfly, costume designer Nate Adams goes behind the threads. And it's 91 minutes, rated R. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad to finally get this. For whatever reason, I've been, you know, watching a lot of blaxploitation films. And this is one that I've been wanting to get. I was tempted to get the DVD, but then I saw that the Blu-ray was coming out, and I decided to go ahead and wait for the Blu-ray. And the next thing I picked up, starring James Belushi, is K9. I like this movie. Back when like the buddy cop, like dog as a partner type of deal was popular. That's when I mainly liked these, and I still like these movies, especially K9. I like James Belushi. I even like the Turner and Hooch movies. So I just want to get that, and no bonus features. That sucks. But shoot, I haven't seen this movie in a super long time. And up next, I have a couple of Klaus Kinski flicks. And to start things off, I definitely had to pick this up, The Great Silence. The first time I saw this was actually on Amazon Prime, like I think last month, because I wanted to, check it out, see if I liked it, before I made a purchase. And I freaking loved it. I mean, the movie is really, really good. I love the Ennio Morricone, like his haunting score. I love the fact that it takes place like, on a snow type backdrop. The characters in it, they don't really feel like, someone is absolutely a good guy. They all feel like bad guys. Even the guy who plays as Silence in the movie, even he sort of feels like a bad guy in a way, because some of the shit he does, like shooting people's hands off and shit like that, that's pretty ruthless. And Klaus Kinski, that dude always plays an awesome, bad guy. Even though in a way, I guess he's like a good bad guy, or a bad guy good, whatever. Because, he's basically a bounty killer, so he goes after bad guys, he kills the bad guys. But, he also doesn't have a problem killing some innocent people, too, like the sheriff, which, hell, he was getting on my nerves. And once he started talking mad shit to Klaus Kinski, I knew he wasn't going to live that long. But anyways, this is the 50th anniversary restoration edition. And and I think the guy who did the job of Silence, I thought he was actually pretty good. I know I've heard that, some people thought he wasn't that good of an actor, and that's why they, didn't have him talk or anything in the movie. But actually, I think for what he had to do, no speech, no talking, just using his body and facial expressions and stuff like that, I thought he did a pretty good job. And of course, Klaus Kinski always brings it, So I'm glad to have this, because I know there's like a Japanese Blu-ray, but I never got that. And then for your bonus features, you get Cox on Corbucci. Alex Cox pays tribute to the Maestro. Western Italian style 1968 documentary. two alternate endings, original Italian and English language versions, Ending the Silence, a new essay by film critic Simon Abrams, an original theatrical trailer. Let's see, it's from 1968, Italy, France, 105 minutes, 1.85 widescreen, and this is all region, not rated. And this is put out by Film Movement. Now, I believe this might be the first time I've gotten anything from Film Movement. So that is The Great Silence. And, and that's also another thing, like, to me, Sergio Corbucci is definitely an underrated, director in my opinion, because, everybody's always talking about Leone, which, I mean, they should, because, he's awesome, but I think after this movie, he should be, considered right up there with Leone, in my opinion, anyway. And then the next Klaus Kinski movie I picked up is Nosferatu. This is one that I've been wanting to get for a good while and check it out. This is from Werner Herzog, and this is a Screen Factory Blu-ray. I mean, I was already sold on the fact that, Klaus Kinski playing as a vampire and Nosferatu at that. And let's see. Bonus features, you get German language version with English subtitles, English language version, audio commentary with Werner Herzog, vintage making of Nosferatu, and theatrical trailers. It's from 1979. It's 107 minutes. And I believe I heard at one time that there's a UK Blu-ray edition, and I would have gotten that, but I couldn't find it anywhere. But the UK Blu-ray edition is supposed to be better than the Screen Factory one. It has better picture quality, and I think there's even more bonus features. Now, these next two, I'm not going to get too much into it because I'm going to do separate unboxing for them. My Last House on the Left came in. I know there's a billion, unboxings of this, but I'll do my own for that. And then this one came from Amazon UK, and I'm definitely glad to have this because, like, when I ordered this, it was sold out, and if they did have any, it was like ridiculously priced. But it was funny, after I ordered this, then they lowered the damn price. But whatever, I chose the 2 to 4 day shipping, and I'm just going to take this out of camera just in case if I have. Alright, so I picked up 5 Tall Tales. It's the Randolph Scott movies, directed by Bud Boticher, I guess that's how you say it, at Columbia from 1957 to 1960. And I've been wanting to get this because I got I believe it was Mill Creek that put out 8 films of Randolph Scott, and it had basically all these movies on there. And I watched The Tall T and Ride Lonesome, and it was either Ride Lonesome or Comanche Station, and those were freaking fantastic. And let's see, there's to look at that. So I got number 1,204 out of 6,000. So these are limited. If you're interested in these, I would definitely recommend picking them up. And there's a look of all the bonus features. But like I said, I'll get into a more in-depth type look when I do that. And then the next thing, or the last thing I picked up from Amazon UK, and that is Sunday in the Country. It stars Ernest Borgnine, Michael J. Pollard, Louis Zorich, and Zach Linder. I guess that's how you say his name. a man with his own brand of rough justice. And, one of the things, because I was trying to look for something new and different to watch, something that I haven't seen, and this caught my eye, and I started reading up on it, and it definitely piqued my interest. And plus, too, I like the way this looks. It almost looks like a Twilight Time type of cover that Twilight Time would do. And there's the spine. And let's see. Trying to find the... Oh, it's from Screenbound. But when I read about it, I was like, oh man, I definitely gotta get this. All right, it says 3 vicious thugs are on the run in rural America after robbing a local bank. They seek refuge at the home of a reclusive farmer, but he is prepared for their arrival and holds them at gunpoint. Unable to let them simply wait for the law, he takes matters into his own hands by torturing them before the police arrives. So that's pretty crazy. I mean, Ernest Borgnine, torturing, bank robbers. Um, and this is Region Code All. And DVD is probably PAL. I'm not sure. Let's... Oh yeah, and let's see. Criterion, they're having a sale right now. So if there's any Criterion collection collectors out there, you might want to take them up on that. And that's the look of the Blu-ray. Yeah, the movie's from 1974. And there's the look of the DVD. Basically the same cover, but without the ratings. So that is Sunday in the Country. Yeah, I definitely can't wait to check this movie out because it definitely sounds interesting. So I want to thank y'all for watching my update. I hope everyone is doing well. Everyone have a safe and awesome 4th of July. Y'all have a great one, and I shall see y'all later.